Okay, sir. Everything done, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Shanti ma'am.
Yes, sir. Shall I start?
Shanti ma'am.
Yes, sir. I'll start.
Start, ma'am.
Okay. Happy morning to one and all present here. On behalf of Tamil Nadu College of Engineering and the Institution Innovation Council of TCE, I welcome you all for today's MHRD IAC sponsored Impact Lecture Series. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. R. Shivakumar, President of IAC TCE, to deliver the welcome address. Sir.
Yeah. Good morning to all. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Naranjan. Then after that, our management, our beloved Principal Dr. M. Karthikeyan, and all the participants are welcome here. It is my privilege to have been asked to propose welcome address on this occasion. I, on behalf of Institution Innovation Cell and the volunteers of IASSL, extended my hearty welcome to the honorable delegates and blessed with us in their presence and took out valuable time of your busy schedule. I must mention our deepest sense to appreciation of our Chief Guest Naranjan for his work. I also wish to express my gratitude to our beloved Principal Dr. M. Karthikeyan for the providing encouragement and support. I am very grateful to our management for giving us an opportunity to organize this event. A hearty welcome to all the participants as well as this event. As no program can become successful with a single person, I extend my big warm welcome to all our participants and IASL volunteers. Once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon Professor Palaniyappan, IAC team member of Tamil Nadu College of Engineering, to give away the introduction to chief guest.
Thank you, Shanti ma'am. It is a great honor for me to introduce our chief guest of the day. It is none other than Mr. Naranjan SDR. He is the founder and CEO of Koodal Robotics Institute, Coimbatore. He did his graduation in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Ramakrishna Institute of Technology, Coimbatore. I am happy to note that he started his career robotics trainer. He awarded as Rising Star Coach in International Robotics Competition, and he trained more than 600 students in the field of robotics. And he awarded as a Best Social Entrepreneur at the Jolwan CSR contest. We are honored by your presence on this occasion, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon today's guest of honor, Mr. Naranjan SDR, to share his views and ideas and various opportunities for the younger minds in future. Now, shall we start the session? Mr. Naranjan, sir, the session is yours.
Okay. Thank you very much for your great honor, ma'am, and Dr. Shivakumar, sir. Okay, and I thank you for creating the huge opportunity to nurture the young minds. And I welcome all future entrepreneurs. Okay, now let me get into the session. Okay, before getting into the session, I like to give an overview regarding the session. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, it's like total session. I just divided into two parts: session 1 and session 2. In session 1, I'm going to give a small overview about us, and after that, a startup idea. And third is how to register a startup. As a startup, how can we register as an authenticated organization? And fourth is a startup challenge. Okay. And fifth one is a my suggestion. As a startup, how can we take a suggestions? Okay, kind of thing. And session 2 was it's like totally into the robotics field. How you can see the robotics and automation. What are the scopes in that? And second is like startup opportunities in robotics. and after the third is like study we need. Okay, guys, now let me get into session one. Okay, first it's like about us. It's like as sir mentioned, like I passed out in the year of 2016. Okay, then I just trained in a robotics field for past 3 years. After that, I get into the business field around 2019. Okay, and we started with a young team. Okay, this is our team. Okay, this is all our young minds and with a creative focus. Okay, it's like some of them are final year students. They are into us with the form of internship. Okay, this is our exact team. Okay, and at the year of 2019 we started our like service. Okay, our service are mainly is training robotics to schools and colleges. After that, manufacturing industry robots. Okay, this is a small description about us. Okay, now okay, okay, now it's like many of them many students have idea that I want to start a business, I want to start a startup, I want to make a organization. Before that, you want to have some certain idea. Okay, the idea which can sell. Okay, I'm just going to help you, because I'm going to help you how the idea can be made. Okay, it's like, okay, I hope that you came across with the word ikigai. Okay, ikigai is a Japanese word. Okay, the exact meaning of that is like finding the main purpose of our life. Okay, we can call it as in any terms. Ikigai is like finding the idea, kind of thing. Okay, before getting into a certain business or certain idea, just you want to see the all mapping. Okay, what the ideas really works for you. First you should see what you love. Okay, that comes first. Okay, second, what you are good at. Yeah, if you are loving the thing and you are really good at the thing, that is positive point. And third is like whether you can pay it off out of it. Okay, by doing that, it's like a loud work and doing a work that really good at, whether you can pay it out of it. Third one, you should see that. And fourth one's like whether the world needs that. Okay, in future. Okay, not in present, because when you are starting an organization, just you should be looking in a long term manner, not in a short term, because short term will be changing in a drastic manner. With the help of your long term vision, you should see whether that world needs. Okay, I can explain this with a small example. Okay, assume that it's like one guy. Okay, one guy is really good with drawing skills. He's really a creative drawer, and he has a good skill in animation kind of thing. Okay, he loves the drawing skill. And second, he really good at, okay, whatever he loves, he's really good at. Okay, second thing also satisfied. And third is he can really pay it out of it, because with the help of the drawing he can draw some other pic and he can earn money out of it, and he can make creative designs out of it. Yeah. And fourth is world needs that, because world needs a creative minds. Yeah. So with the help of that creative minds, he can achieve in various field. So that can be his ikigai, that can be his idea. Okay, so that you should find out that exact idea and you should pitch it. Okay, now I hope that you got a clear understanding. When you see this picture itself, you can have a clear understanding. Okay, because rather than saying me, this picture makes a whole sense out of it. Okay, okay, now let's assume that we got an idea. Yeah, it's like I got an idea to start up a startup business. Okay, startup business. Okay, second thing is how to register our startup. Okay, because we should be authenticity. Okay, we should have authenticity before starting a startup company, because then only our customers will believe. Because randomly, freelancingly, if you're doing that, it won't be become a long term achievement. Okay, it will be short term. So you should be with the proper registration, proper documentation. Okay, I like to explain the documentation process also in that. Okay, there are three types of registering organization. One is a proprietorship. Okay, second is a partnership, and third is a private limited. You would have known private limited in many places. Many companies are private limited. The proprietorship is the easy way. Okay, as a solo entrepreneur, this is the easy way, and it is a very cost. It's like it is very less cost effective. Okay, it's like a proprietorship is nothing but it is a solo ownership. Okay, like that comes, and after that where to go and where to pitch this proprietorship kind of thing is like depends upon the state, it varies. Okay, in Tamil Nadu most of it we should go to auditing office or you can make it online. Okay, but when you are dealing with the concerned person, it will be very easy to complete that work. Once you apply the proprietorship, next you should apply the GSTN number. Okay, for a business you should have a GST, that is mandatory as the rule. You should apply GST, then only you can have a bank account, current bank account. Okay, because all bank account ask GST number for proprietorship account. So you should have a bank account. And third is you should get a PAN ID. Okay, these are the four common things when it comes to the proprietorship. Okay, and second is a partnership. Partnership is nothing but like when two people join and start a startup, that comes under the category of partnership. Okay, that is also like little bit difficult because like when compared to proprietorship, partnership is little bit difficult to maintain the accounts and kind of thing, but the process is same. And third is a private limited. The only main thing is as a startup we should not go for a private limited. Okay, when you're expert, okay, when you're earning money out of it, you can go with the private limited, because private limited needs certain kind of restrictions and certain kind of employee count. Okay, you need a proper setup kind of thing, and after that the documentation purpose is a little bit cost effective when compared to proprietorship and a partnership. Okay, so my suggestion is it's like total all over India as a startup, it starts with like a single owner, starts with a proprietorship. That will be a good one and a cost effective one. Okay, now we got an idea, and second is we know where to register and how to register. Okay, third, okay, what all are the challenges that startup faces? Okay, what are all the challenges that startup faces? Okay, I have divided into three categories. Okay, one is infancy, second is adolescence, and third one is maturity. Okay, infancy is nothing but it is a beginning stage. Okay, it's a baby stage. Okay, in the baby stage you will face many difficulties because you are a single owner. Okay, there are no employees in your startup, you will be in alone. You should take care of all the activities like marketing, after that going to the customer and speaking, and after that research purpose, and after that creating the product, whether it is a service or whether it is a manufacturing. Okay, it's like totally you should take care of it. So you will feel little bit stressed and feel little bit how to say, there won't be any time to make it's like to spend some other area. Okay, totally you should be focused into your business in infancy time. Okay, that makes a huge sense. After that second struggle you will face is like that whenever you're going to pitch a product to your customer, they will first ask whether you have any experience or not. Okay, but as a startup we don't have any experience. Okay, only we have the idea. So we want to implement idea if there is any chance we get. Okay, so keep a keen note of it whenever you get a chance. Okay, whenever customer gives you a chance, okay, make the chance in the fullest effect, because that is your platform. With help of the platform only you can push to the high level. Okay, when you grow to the high level, that is a next is a adolescence. The adolescence is nothing but you are getting help from others. The help is nothing but the recruitment. Okay, before that you have done marketing, after that sales, and after that training part or manufacturing part. Okay, but it's like you are not in a CEO post. But when it comes to the adolescence, okay, you are recruiting some staffs, okay, for making the other works like marketing kind of thing, all kind of works. You are recruiting a staff and you are splitting your work to all. And now you are in the CEO post. Now you are in the process of CEO post. Okay, just you are making your company to run with the employees. Okay, in that case you will feel that it's like whether I can trust that employee, because they are the pillars, because they are the second manpower of your company. First you are, and second after you he is going to take over it. So that the factor of trust and factor of recruitment process, that makes a huge sense over there. In that case you feel some difficulty levels. Okay, and third, okay, it's like I completed infancy stage, adolescence, and third I come to maturity is nothing but you have set all the employees, and you are as a CEO you are looking after the company. Okay, where the problem comes is at the system. Okay, when you are out of the company, when you are going for some other vacation kind of thing, okay, you won't be present there. Okay, in that case there is many chance of how to say, it's like authority deviation, because all other employees will take the authority by their own. In that case you should follow a certain system. Okay, that system will replace you. Okay, that is the many major companies have achieved a great level. Okay, from the beginning you should follow a system, and that system should speak whenever you are not there. Okay, that is these all are the three stages, and these all are the three difficulties that as a startup we are going to face. Okay. Okay, it's like I hope that you would have understood about how to what are this idea, and what all are the registration, and it's like difficulties. And fourth one is like my suggestions. Okay, as a like entrepreneur, okay, it's like my suggestion is nothing but, if you are willing to start a company, okay, first of all, don't compete with others. Okay, don't compete your product with the already existing product, because whenever you are starting to compete with others, you won't work on your product. Okay, you keep on looking after the competitor's product, and you will be, how to say, it's like you can't be focused in your product. So try to be monopoly in a certain place. Okay, uh, try to be in a isolated area of your business. Okay, once you grow up, okay, once you grow up, after that you come to the competition sector. Okay, from the beginning don't go for a competition sector, that makes your product how to say, don't be that much focused. Because many entrepreneurs will say, many companies will say, it's like example you can take Walmart is the leading retail service in the world. Okay, like when the CEO of Walmart, okay, he says he started his first shop in a really a poor area. Okay, because he need to prove himself. So he started his first retail shop in a poor area. It's like it's not the area which is not popular. Okay, once he get recognition, after that he took many retail shops to the popular areas, and he started competing with others. Okay, that is the strategy many organizations are doing. Even I did that. Okay, that worked for me. Like that is my suggestion to the young entrepreneurs. Okay, that is one. And the second is like okay, you started the business. Okay, you started earning. Okay, first if the your first if you see the money, because before that we would have we worked over there, or we would have studied. Once we see the large amount of money, we started to spend. But if we started to spend, that is our first drawback. Okay, as a business it's not our money. Okay, that is business money. We should invest the money again to the business. Okay, till 2 to 3 years you should be investing on the business. Okay, only you should take the money for your it's like primary needs, not a secondary needs. Only you should take your primary needs. I hope you know what all are the primary needs. Okay, don't spend the excess money, just put into your business, because many startup will fail in this category. Okay, they will be taking all the money and they started to spend for their own. Yes, in that case you should not do that. That's my second. And third is like it's like how to say, you should work on your business. Okay, you should spend working on your business. You should thinking after future, okay, how my business is going to be in future, okay, who all are my how to say, it's like competitors, okay. It's like you should be keep on updating yourself, okay, keep on updating through technologies, okay. That's my third, because don't be ideal. The good example is Nokia, okay. Nokia is the first mobile brand which came to India, but now it is not at the right path, okay. They are experienced company, but they are not updated, okay. They are not updated to touchscreen in that place, okay. So in that case, they feel the huge lag, okay. Now they are coming into the market, but they are not that much sustainable, because they are not updated and they are not technology driven factors, okay. That's the three things I would like to say to young entrepreneurs, okay. Okay, this is all the common topics, common as a suggestion as a entrepreneurship, okay. Now I am going to session 2, okay. In session 2 you'll be looking after fully about industry robots, okay. Fully about industry robots and scopes and it's like automation and robotics, because if you know scopes over there only, you can get the idea whether you can start a business over there. There is any opportunity in robotics and automation to start a business or to get a job over there, okay. You need to have a full I would say it's like a full scope. You should know full scope about that. It's like first of all, you should know the different types of robots, okay, that exist in our market, okay. Types of robots. Only if you know the types, you can know whether which robot is huge popular in our robotics industry, okay. First type is comes humanoid robot, okay. These robots it's like work like a human, but this robot is only for a showcase purpose, okay. The country will make that robot to showcase their advancement in technology, but this robot don't have such much application in any industries. So this robot that won't be that much manufacturing unit for this robots, okay. This robot is only for a showcase purpose. And a second one, okay, second one is like it's fully industry robot. This robot is the major talk in our all upcoming industry, because this robot is going to eradicate many manpowers, okay. So this robot plays a vital role in our industry, okay. I would explain this robot in our previous slide in depth manner. There are many types of industry robots, okay. If you know that, you can get an idea where to pitch your idea towards the industry market. And third is a bio-inspired robot. This robot, how to say, this robot is used to this robot is used to get the biological nature of our earth, and this robot looks like our animals, birds, after that mammals, okay. In this slide you can see a spider kind of robot, and the right side you can see a four-leg animal robot, okay. This robot is created to get the life cycle of that animals, okay. It's like a avatar movie, okay. How man created a exact avatar like that alien creature, and they send it to that alien creature, and they get used to it and know the it's like how to say, behavior of that creature, and stay started working on it. Likewise, these robots will get the behavior of the certain thing, and it starts recording it. This is the bio-inspired robot. But this robot, as India, this robot is not that much popular, okay. This robot is only for R&D purpose. There is no that much market in this kind of bio-inspired robot. And fourth is like mobile robot, okay. This mobile robot makes a huge sense in COVID-19, okay, because in COVID-19, many mobile robots have used in our industry. Okay, it's like many robots have used in hospitals, because this robot can move from one place to another place. Okay, so in COVID-19, these robots are navigated by carrying food, after that healthy materials, after that sanitizers. Okay, so this kind of robots makes a huge sense. Okay, first, in Indian market, you have a demand over industry robots. Okay, and second is like mobile robots which can move from one place to another place. Okay, these all are the types of robots. Okay, I would like to show a video of this robot so that you can get a clear idea towards that.
Technologies never stay still, especially from the side of robotics, and so are we. So today we will see a dozen of cool cyber animals. And not only, one robot from our list even knows how to cook food. The family of robot animals from the German developer of robotics, Festo, is growing. The company presents many new robots, for example, a swarm of ants that can interact with each other, as well as butterflies and dragonflies, which are characterized by all the ease and grace of these insects. When they were created, the company focused not only on their appearance, but also on behavioral characteristics. The ants coordinate with each other all their actions and movements. Each ant, that is 13 centimeters long, has on its belly a radio module through which precise coordination is carried out. A 3D stereo camera in the head of the ant allows it to see, and the infrared optical sensor installed below monitors the movement of the mini robot. Meanwhile, 2 onboard batteries provide up to 40 minutes of wireless ants work, and they are recharged in the dock with the help of their antenna. As for butterfly robots, the weight of each butterfly is only 32 grams. This includes 2 servos, a pair of small batteries, and a laser-made casing. After one charging that lasts 15 minutes, butterflies will be able to flutter for about 4 minutes, and their flight looks very impressive. They're not just butterflies, but a whole system that consists of 10 high-speed infrared cameras installed in a room where butterflies fly. They track the infrared markers installed on the robots, transmitting data in real time to the central computer, so that's how coordination of butterflies is going in the space. You can hardly distinguish these bionic butterflies from the real ones in the room where they fly. Robotic seagulls and dragonflies that can fly just like their living relatives. The seagull was developed in 2012. Later, a dragonfly that can hang in the air, no worse than its natural counterpart, was invented. All the details of the dragonfly were made on a 3D printer, and you can control this miracle with a smartphone. Through these developments, the company could edge out the development market of flying drones, but it doesn't need it. The technology of flying and hovering in the air is worked on these 2 prototypes. The kangaroo robot. At the core of the bionic kangaroo is a mechanism of repercussion. It uses the energy recovered from one jump to help it make another. Real kangaroos quickly get tired and could not jump for a long time without this mechanism. Springs that store mechanical energy on the landing and give it away on the next jump are used in this project. Bionic kangaroo that weighs 7 kilograms and highs 1 meter can make a jump of 80 centimeters in length and 40 centimeters in height. The power supply system that forces it to move is a pneumatic accumulator. The robot is controlled by a special bandage that reads myoelectric signals from the human forearm. Of course, Boston Dynamics is engaged in the development of robotic organisms. Nowadays, this is a kind of Skynet from the saga of the Terminator. Their dog robot was originally designed for military purposes, but it was too clumsy and primitive in its actions. Later, they created a robot cheetah that gallops at 45 kilometers per hour. This is a little bit faster than the peak speed of the current world record holder. Thus, a four-legged robot developed by order of the U.S. military today is able to catch up and destroy any person on this planet. And their new robot looks like a cross between a medium-sized dog and a giraffe. It can run, walk, sneak on half bent, and can even bring you something to drink. It won't refuse to clean up, throw garbage into the trash can, and put dirty dishes into the dishwasher. At full charge, it can work up to 90 minutes, chasing the house, collecting garbage, and according to the video, make fun of the owner. The robot is wired with sensors that allow it to navigate in space and successfully carry out the tasks assigned to it, and it can easily climb stairs. Robot Shark. This unmanned underwater facility, a robot shark length of about 1.5 meters and weigh up to 45 kilograms. Like a real fish, the robot uses the tail to move and control its movement. The robot moves in a fish way, so it is very difficult to distinguish it, or at least isolate it on the background of real marine fauna. It can swim above and dive to depth. Such shark can reach an enemy ship unnoticed. She can spy, repair ships, and arrange sabotage. Robot Cook. This is not an animal as you might think, but the invention is so cool that it can become one of your favorites in the future. A robot that knows how to cook different foods no worse than a real person. This miracle looks like two hands attached over the hob that can use any kitchen appliances, exactly copying the actions of a person. At the presentation, the robot cooked soup for the participants, spending only 30 minutes. Also noteworthy is that the system is controlled using a smartphone and scopes recipes from the net. It is reported that this robot is able to copy the movements of a cook's hands, shot on a video camera. In the version for sale, there will be a refrigerator and storeroom where the cooking products will be stored, and a robotic cook will put the dirty dishes into the dishwasher. In order to not frighten people with a RoboCop that waves with knives in different directions with great speed, the developers have made the robot chef slower than the average person. The Robot Spider. From the beginning, it is worth mentioning that the Spider model was printed using a 3D printer. The engine is integrated with the servo motors of the paw, 3 in each. The resulting system provides simple control of flexible plastic movements with convenient coordination from the control panel. He was shown in one of the series of Mythbusters. Underwater Robot Snake. The mechanical snake is designed to perform maintenance and repair of various mechanisms on the seabed, mainly on oil platforms. It is capable of replacing costly autonomous underwater vehicles, easily slipping into places where cumbersome robots cannot reach. Fish is another underwater inhabitant and environmental controller. How to control the level of water pollution. You can take samples, take it to the laboratory and analyze. And you can use a specifically designed robot in the form of a fish that will float in the water and check its purity. Robot fish tests were conducted in the port of the Spanish city of Giljan. At this stage, it was checked how effectively they are able to determine the degree of water pollution and help to recognize the main sources of pollution. Robotic puppy named Chip. It is remarkable by its wheels of the original shape on the outside of the paws that move the toy over complex surfaces, whether it's smooth, slippery tile, or carpet. The electronic intelligence and ingenuity of the CyberDog is based on the abundance of sensors in its design. Accelerometer, gyroscopes, infrared, and sensors analyze the lighting and other environment parameters. They allow the robot puppy to see, feel, react to the owner's touch and the gesture commands given to it. Unfortunately, the toy was not equipped with voice recognition technology, but a special bracelet is included as a control panel. It allows the cyberdog to recognize the host from a distance and to perceive the commands passed through the bracelet, among which is to me, dance, sit, and lie down. Developers even provided the FAS mode. When it is activated, Robot Dog starts barking at the person, amusingly imitating the attack and aggression. The toy turned out to be very funny, but it's unlikely that once Robot Dog can replace a living dog, with what the audience of this video will certainly agree. Chip is better to use as a toy for your real dog. These innovative inventions do an excellent job. It is unlikely that they will someday turn up like the machines from the film Terminator, although this is a completely different story.
Okay, I hope that you have seen many robots working over there. It's like many robots are in a R&D process. Okay, it's like these robots are really working uh, in a future manner. Okay, this robotic industry maximum there are four industry. Okay, which are working in robotics field very massive. It's like KUKA, that is a very good a company for creating an arm robot, and second one we call it as Boston Dynamics, and third one is a Fanuc, and fourth one is like we can call it as Epicen. Okay, these all are the leading manufacturer of industry robots. Okay, after that, okay, as of now, okay, we can split the robotics field before COVID-19 and after COVID-19. Okay, because now many hospitals uses mobile robots. Okay, mobile robots for COVID-19. Okay, in that cases like the robotics and automation. Okay, and after that, when compared to the software part, AI, like artificial intelligence and deep learning, data science. Okay, that made little bit push in the market. Okay, in the COVID-19 time. Okay, like that made a little bit push towards the robotics market to in a high position. So many industries started to do their projects in automation. Okay, many companies, because they are trying to reduce the manpower, because it's like human having a sick nature, but robot, when you deploy a robot with a human, okay, robot can work efficiently. There won't be any spread of virus to robots. Okay, so they are preferring robots. Okay, when compared to the human, that is the scenario that made COVID-19 a big boost in a robotics field. Okay, now I like to show how this robots help in COVID-19. Okay, you would have seen some clipping. Okay, you would have seen some newses. Okay, exact clipping I made. Okay, by collecting many sources and many videos from the outsourcing area. I collected a video, and that video shows that exact helpage of robots in COVID-19 that made a huge impact in reducing the spread of virus. Okay, I would like to show the video. Okay, kindly be patient and look the video in a clear manner so that you can get a clear application of COVID-19 robot, that is mobile robots. Okay, how the robots are taking a industry in a huge apart.
In a first for Singapore, Alexandra Hospital will be using robot technology to inspect COVID-19 patients in isolation to minimize the risk of exposure for healthcare workers.
The robot will make its rounds in the 2 isolation wards there, allowing healthcare professionals to inspect patients remotely. They will make use of the robot's camera and eye-safe laser pointer to observe and make diagnosis.
In the isolation ward setting would be reducing the number of touch points with patients who are being isolated, thereby reducing the risk of healthcare workers contracting COVID. It also allows us to more properly converse with the patients more regularly, as opposed to when we have to don the PPE every time we want to have an interaction with the patient. So increased accessibility will be a huge part.
In another innovative use of technology, Alexandra Hospital has also launched a pilot telemedicine and virtual consultation service for elderly patients with chronic but stable diseases. They will be able to consult doctors through the Zoom app as well as laptops or personal devices.
Hi. Name please.
Sharat Kumar.
Phone number please.
9030-300-300.
Let me check your body temperature. Please take a step back and look into the camera. Your current body temperature is 100.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Do you have a fever, cough, throat pain or difficulty in breathing?
Yes, I'm feeling feverish.
The screening is complete. Now you will need to go to flu clinic for further assistance.
Hi, Sharon. I see that you have fever with high temperature. Let me connect you to the doctor.
How are you today?
I'm feeling feverish, doctor.
Do you have any throat pain or breathlessness?
No, doctor.
It looks to be normal fever and not COVID. Mitri will issue the entry pass for you.
Thank you.
Please collect your pass and proceed through gate number 2.
Doctors and nurses in Italy need all the help they can get, including from Tommy, the robot.
Using my abilities, medical staff can be in touch with the patients without direct contact.
Robots like Tommy operate in the most infectious wards. Staff here hope he'll reduce the risks of catching the disease by avoiding direct contact with patients.
It allows us to use less protective clothing like masks and overalls, which at this time are in scarce supply. The advantage is therefore double.
The northern region of Lombardy accounts for most of Italy's known coronavirus cases. Here, the robots help relay vital information between patients and doctors remotely and at any time of the day.
This robot helps us monitor some clinical parameters of the patient, for example, heart rate, respiratory rate, oxygen saturation, blood pressure, and also mechanical aspects of respiration.
In Giel in Belgium, hospitals are testing whether robots equipped with ultraviolet lights can disinfect wards to keep patients safe, even in hard-to-reach areas.
Please leave the room, close the door, and start a disinfection.
The machine's ultraviolet light quickly kills bacteria.
We want to make sure that we touch every surface by the light, and this can be done by the robot as it drives itself through the room that is treated.
In India's southern state of Tamil Nadu, robots are lending a helping hand by delivering vital supplies.
The robotic equipments also available for giving food and medicine to the patients. So it's a very good initiative, highly appreciable.
Others are on security patrol in Tunisia's capital. This one, dubbed Robocop, is guarding empty streets, ensuring no one breaks the lockdown imposed last month.
This is an announcement from a drone. Test, test, test.
Spotting unmanned drones is slowly becoming a regular occurrence. Many are being deployed as part of coronavirus awareness campaigns, as well as making sure that everyone stays indoors and maintains social distancing. While the human touch remains essential in times of crisis, robots are stepping in where people can't. Rahila Mohammed, Al Jazeera.
Moxie is a teammate. She's here to actually relieve some of the pressure of task and the hunt and gather that we all have to do all day that takes our time away from the patient.
Diligent Robotics of Austin designed Moxie to perform routine tasks in a clinical setting.
We really need to understand the workflows of these units. We need to understand, well, what do nurses do? How do they do it? And how do we think about Moxie fitting into those workflows?
Her little voice, you know, when she passes you and says hello, and her eyes, she does seem to have a personality. We don't think of her as a thing, it's Moxie.
During a month-long pilot, Moxie stocked patient rooms, removed dirty linens, and took samples to the lab.
Almost 30% of our task during our shift is to fetch things. If you're in the patient room doing something, oh, okay, they need an extra blanket, it's not there, you need to step up. But at this time, all you need to do is press your voice-over button, call for Moxie team. It responds.
So we anticipate that this will give us better insight into a couple of things: how nurses feel that they spend their time in a given shift, but also what time we could give back to our patients. So how this could potentially impact patient satisfaction, patient outcomes, and the overall experience within the hospital.
Patients are intrigued by Moxie.
They have seen at the door side, they will ask us, hey, what is that? Is that a robot? It's really funny and interesting the way how they look at it, but they are also happy that we are working with it.
So it's been really amazing to look at what we're doing here in the very first phase, very first hospital deployment of a care assistive robot, and what the future could hold. Because just the impact that we've seen for our team within this last month, it's amazing what we could potentially give to healthcare in the future.
She's really created with my team a sense of unity as we look at, what can Moxie do for us?
安学士，目前正在进行环境消杀，请注意避让，谢谢。
从1月11号收第一个患者为止，到目前已经收了400多例确诊患者。你像我们现在发药门诊护士的话，医检分诊这边就，每天是6班倒，4小时一班，所以说人力那个消耗非常大。每一个病人来了以后都要测体温呐，给他们戴口罩啊，压力非常大。那么如果是有了这个机器人的话，1分钟可以辨识200个人的体温，它这个对我们医检分诊帮助是非常大。我们定期都要对发药门诊诊室进行消毒，它这个机器有这个功能，也就是说定期可以进行消杀，这是挺好的。所以说这个机器智能化，对我们那个护士啊、医检分诊啊，不要漏掉发烧的病人啊，估计作用还是挺好的。
The COVID-19 outbreak has seen more facility owners tapping on robot cleaners in shopping centres, hotels and other buildings. They're doing so to lower human contact with affected areas, as well as alleviate manpower needs. Chloe Chu with more.
This sanitizing robot was developed in just 10 days to help tackle the COVID-19 outbreak. It can be controlled remotely from anywhere in the world via a 4G network. While improvements are still being made, Western Robots says the robots currently serve the purpose of minimizing risks and workload for cleaners. It's planning to offer robots to some affected sites for free.
It has two major advantages. Number one, it reduces the chances that operators get exposed to potential infectious environment. Number two, it increases the efficiency.
Another company, LionsBot, has ramped up supply of their scrubbing robots to meet the manpower crunch of cleaning companies and other customers.
It's really difficult under normal days to recruit cleaners, right? More so, even more difficult during this period of time. And also, what happens if, let's say, cleaners go on MC or being quarantined, or worst case, you have a team of cleaners that needs to be quarantined, then where would they be able to find the additional manpower to come in to support the cleaning operations?
While there are initial costs in investing in robot cleaners, robots are able to clean for 5 to 20 hours continuously. And LionsBot says this covers larger areas than what any cleaner can do. Operators can also control 6 to 8 cleaning robots at the same time via a mobile app. Vendors say that such cleaning robots are not meant to replace cleaners but complement them instead. During a time like this where deep cleaning is especially crucial, cleaners can focus on disinfecting common surfaces like doorknobs and railings, while the robots do the main cleaning. Demand is set to increase as facility owners review business continuity plans, says Telco StarHub, which offers cleaning robots. It's been engaging hotels and venue owners of conferences and events. With more frequent cleaning required today, it says this is where efficient sanitization methods will have benefits.
Y tenemos siempre gente en nuestras oficinas acá en Medellín que se encarga de supervisar el robot y supervisar varios robots al tiempo para momentos como complicados donde tenga que pasar calles, donde haya mucha gente, donde el robot digamos que su red neuronal no funcione y se vaya para otro lado.
Es la consola de KiwiBot. Entonces desde aquí pues es donde podemos vigilar qué está pasando delante de un KiwiBot, podemos ver quién recibe el pedido, podemos identificar todos los obstáculos que hay en el camino. En esta parte podemos ver las conexiones del robot, la conexión de la persona que está en la consola al internet, la conexión del robot con internet, y acá podemos medir las velocidades en las que el robot va a andar por la calle.
Okay, participant, I hope that you got a clear idea that how robots helped in COVID-19 and different fields, okay, where all the fields that robots are getting used kind of thing, okay. This is the future scope because now medical field used to use robots, okay, for cleaning and for sanitizing purpose, okay, and with the help of that many industries are getting touch with that and following the same purpose towards their reducing the manpower factor, okay. Okay, now you have seen the various advantages of mobile robots and usage of mobile robots. Okay, this is the second most popular category, and the first is the industry robots. Okay, industry robots is nothing but the robots which used in many kind of industries, like example metal industries, after that pick and place, and after that medical fields, and after that transport, after that's like assembly industries, okay. There are plenty of industries in that case, in that kind, okay. Robots are created according to their working nature, okay, that we called as industry robot, okay. That is a huge market in robotics field, okay. In the four types of robot, okay, first comes the market level of industry robots, and second comes the mobile robots, okay, and third is a bio-inspired, fourth is the humanoid robot when it comes to the business kind of thing. It's just like the requirement of the robots to the people. Yes. Okay. Now we have seen mobile robots usage and its application. Now we are going to see about industry robots. Okay. There are four type of industry robots. Okay. First we call it as a SCARA, that is Selective Compliance Assembly Robot Arm. This robot arm is exclusively used to making assembly purpose, okay, to pick and place the tiny parts and to deliver it to the particular destination, okay, to convey from one tray to another tray. Okay, this robot uses 3 rotary joints, okay, and 1 linear joint. You can see that J1 and J2 are the rotary joints, okay, and J3 and J4 are the linear joints. Okay, this robot is used is invented in 1978 in Japan. Okay, this is the first SCARA robot. This is the first industry robot. Okay, it's like this robot has a huge applications and it has a huge freedom of degree. Okay, it can move around 360 degree. Okay, I would like to show the working of this robot in a small clipping. Okay, now I hope that you could have got a clear understanding about how the SCARA robot works and what all are the different application that SCARA robot got used. Okay, now the second advancement of industry robot is Cartesian coordinate robot. Okay, by the name itself we can get to know that this robot works with the help of the coordination, okay, of the Cartesian. This robot has a three coordination, that is X, Y and Z. Okay, this robot has a less degree of freedom. It can move only in a rectangular way. Okay, it has an envelope of only a rectangular envelope. This don't have any that much degree of freedom, but the major positive thing of this robot is it has a huge accuracy. Okay, when compared to the SCARA robot, it has huge accuracy. That's the major advantage, and it occupies a less space. Okay, that is the second advantage. And this robot is used for assembling the particle in a particular place. Yeah, I could explain using a small video. You can see that. Okay, guys, it's like would have seen the major application of the Cartesian coordinate robot. This robot majorly uses in steel industries. Okay, the last video you have seen is the world's largest Cartesian coordinate robot that is used in steel industry. Okay, the third is like the articulated robot. Okay, this is called as arm rotor. You would have seen many articulated robot. Okay, this robot has a 6-axis, and this robot is the how to say, like makes a huge difference when compared to the other category of robots. Okay, when compared to the scar and Cartesian, this articulated robot has a huge application over many industries. Okay, and its degree of freedom also high. Okay, when compared to other, the only thing is this robot is little bit costly. Okay, when compared to other, the application is huge high. Okay, you can pick and place using this robot. You can pick heavy objects, kind of thing. Okay, this robot uses the exact axis of human body. Human has a 6-axis. This robot uses 6-axis. Okay, it's like I would have like to show a video. There are many industries started to use arm robot for many purpose. Okay, this arm robot is really substituting humans hand. Okay, wherever you need a human hand. Okay, that in that case they are trying to substitute using arm robot. When you see the video, you could have you would have seen that how the robots are used to play the music. Okay, many scientists are trying to replicate human manpower with the help of the robot. Okay, this is the good example for that. Okay, and the final one is like parallel robot, which is the most advanced and a little bit costly when compared to all this robot. This robot's advantage is it has a serial joints. Okay, serial parallel joints. You could have seen that it's like a web kind of thing. Okay, left and right. Okay, this has connected with the both ends of the robot. Okay, this robot only works from the top to bottom. It don't have any degree of freedom over left and right. Okay, it works only from top to bottom. And this robot mainly used in food packing industry, and after that healthcare for operation purpose. Okay, it's like you'd have uh, seen that many robots are getting into the operation theater for operating. Okay, in that case these robots are used. Okay, I would like to show the video of this robot working. Practical thing. So when you see the video only, you can get a clear understanding of how robot works and how the major role plays in the industry. That's what you got many videos. Okay, guys, like I hope that you have seen the working of a parallel robot. Okay, now we are getting to the end of the session. I hope that last 10 to 15 minutes will be ending the session. So kindly be patient. Next, the thing is, okay, startup opportunities in robotics. Okay, many of you try, like those who are willing to get into the startup in robotics. Okay, there are three type of opportunities. Okay, first one is like a training robotics to your schools and colleges. Okay, before that we would have seen that what are the scopes over there, what all are the uh, types of robots, what are the industry robots. Okay, now it is fully a service thing. Okay, how you can get a business by doing the robotics field. Okay, how to get entrepreneurship in robotics field. First one is fully a training robotics. That is little bit easy when compared to the manufacturing and the distribution ship. Okay, that is like you want to train robotics to schools, and after that colleges in means of workshops and one credit course. Okay, and second is a manufacturing robot. Manufacturing is nothing but you can manufacture industry robots, industry robots and mobile robots, kind of thing, that depends upon your capability. You should have a huge knowledge in robotics, then only you can go into the manufacturing industry. Okay, before that you should have worked nearly 4 to 5 years in manufacturing field, then only you can get into manufacturing process, because that is a little bit huge difficult one. And third one is a distribution ship. Distribution ship is nothing but like you're outsourcing the robotics product from abroad. Okay, and you're going to distribute all over India. That is a distribution ship. Okay, you can distribute motors. Okay, what all are the parts in robotics uh, construction you can outsource from the foreign, and you can distribute in India. But you should know in-depth characteristics of robotics. Usually, manufacturers usually depends on distributions. Okay, usually manufacturer also be a distributor, because he knows the full in-depth detail of uh, robotics, so he can able to go with the distribution chip. Okay, these all are the three areas. Okay, as of now we are in two areas, that is a training robotics and manufacturing robotics. Okay, training is nothing but like we train robotics to schools and colleges. Okay, I like to show the clipping of that. We are training this many schools and this many colleges over in Coimbatore. Okay, it's like this all are the workshop pics over there. We used to have a kit. Okay, Lego robotics kit. Okay, Lego EV3. Okay, with help of that we are training young minds. Okay, we help for their final year projects, and we'll be providing this kit for their prototyping models. But this kit is little bit expensive. This is all imported product. Okay, in India there is no any manufacturing. We are trying to manufacture this kind of kit and distribute to schools and colleges. Just we are as a startup, we have an idea over there. Definitely we'll be doing that. Okay, in schools, okay, schools we train a basic level of robotics. Yeah, not that much level, just a fundamental level of robotics we train in schools. Okay, and after that, when it comes to the manufacturing, we do manufacturing also. Okay, we do industry robots manufacturing. Okay, but that is in a small scale as a startup. Just we started now, that is in a small scale. You can see the video of it. Taro robot we have seen before. Our Taro robot we manufacture by this year, and we plan to promote in our market. This robot has a specification of freedom and developer. We use the pneumatic scope for the second place. Also one type of robot, and second is Cartesian. Okay, you have seen over there, right? Second type Cartesian. Your manufacturing Cartesian robot also. In our case, we use maximum of pneumatic resource. Okay, because that gives little accuracy. And the third one is we okay, this is all about us. And after that, we have one little achievement. Okay, it's like when it comes to robotics, when it comes to training, you have many international competition. Okay, we took a government school for international competition. Regionals conducted in SNS Academy, and we won the regionals, and we went for nationals. Nationals also we won, and after that, our coach team. Okay, this is our team. Got best coach award for national competition. Yes, this is all about ourselves. Okay, now the last topic is what all are the studies. Okay, what are the studies that we need to get into the robotics field. Okay, that we are going to see now. Okay, that is a small topic, because once you know the studies, then only you can get into the field. Okay, the first is you should have a bachelor degree. Okay, bachelor of engineering in it. That can be in any specification, because robotics field is coming in many areas. So the bachelor degree specification won't matters. Okay, and after that you should have experience in robotics field. Okay, you should go with artificial intelligence, learning of artificial intelligence, deep learning, data science, and it's like automation field. Okay, you should be completely with the mindset of learning a new technology. Okay, then only you can get into the field of robotics, because it is fully a creative field. Your focus level should be very high. Then only you can get into the field. Okay, so these all are the various factors. And one thing is like there are many youngsters who are willing to get into the robotics field. Okay, for that youngsters, we have created a Google Robotics forum. Okay, that forum, in that forum, we'll be keep on updating. It's like different. How to say, it's like webinar sessions. After that, the latest technology which comes in robotics, and after that, internship process. Total complete details we are updating in that forum. That is a WhatsApp group. Okay, at the end of the session I will share you the link. Okay, with the help of the link you can join that forum. That forum helps you to get in touch with robotics field, because we keep on updating you all the things. Okay, this is all about. And those who are really willing to get in touch with us, okay, you can contact me anytime. Okay, okay, this is my contact number. You can contact me anytime, those who really want to touch in with this. This is my number. Okay, it's like you can ask any help for your final year projects or some any automation projects. If you have any ideas, you can say. Just we will guide you with that ideas. Okay, this is all about us. I hope that you got a clear understanding about what really the entrepreneurship is, and how the entrepreneurship is going to get into the field of robotics. Okay, I hope that I gave glimpse of knowledge to you. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, you can box. Okay, if the question is little bit easy, and if I can say in a few minutes, I can say directly, or else kindly ping me. Okay, if the question is big, kindly ping me later. I will reply you. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask. The 5 minutes will be a question and answer session. Okay, just if you want to ask any question, you can ask. I will share you the forum, Mukura Robotics forum link. And this is the forum link. I have shared you the forum link. Those who are really interested to get in touch with the robotics field, okay, you can use this link to join. And we have shared you the feedback link also. You can use the feedback link for submitting your feedback. Okay, your valuable feedback makes a huge sense. Okay, what all the feedbacks you can send me, and you can contact me anytime. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Okay, because we all are youngsters. It's like we support each other, kind of. Guys, kindly fill the feedback link. if you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, last 5 minutes will be the question and answer session. You can ask freely. Okay, you can send the questions in our chat box. I will see and I will reply you. Like robots are damaged sometimes. What can we do? It's like that is one factor of disadvantage. It's like we should whenever we are planning a robot, we should plan for the breakage also, because whenever we are going to any practical decision, we will make a cost for the breakage amount also. Okay, I hope that you understand. Okay, what I'm coming to say is like whenever you're creating an object, okay, you should have a breakage cost in a different way. Okay, so because it will definitely have a breakage issue. How humans feel sick, okay, likewise robots also get damaged. It's like while manufacturing itself, you should look after it and you should be ready for making the cost for the breakage. Okay, how robotics important to industrial engineering? Like nowadays, it's like after this COVID-19, that many areas the automation is getting into play. Okay, so I can't specify only in industrial engineering. There are chances of getting robotics in many areas. Okay, it's like simply we can say wherever there is a reputation of work. Okay, wherever there is a reputation of work, in that case the robots can be easily replaced by human. Yeah, if there is any creative work, that case robot can't be replaced. The replacing level will be very less. Okay, that is the main difference. Okay, in future, if there is any repetition of work, that work will be definitely replaced by a robot. Okay, that is really a damn sure, because we can have a great example that Tesla driving. Okay, the driving is a repetition process. In that case, like easily self-driving car has introduced by Elon Musk, so many of the drivers are getting jobless. Okay, in India the Tesla is not yet launched, but sooner it will get launched. Yeah. Okay, forum link I will share you. Okay, yeah, installation cost is a little bit high, but when the company seeing as a long-term factor, okay, they won't worry about installation factor, because when you are deploying employee, okay, you need to make a facility for employee. Example, you should uh, separate a lunch timing for them. After that, you should create a restroom for them. After that, you should create a HR, okay, human resource, to solve the problems among the employees. Okay, and you should make a travel like how to say, it's like a travel facility for an employee. Okay, so you should handle the emotional feeling of that employee. Okay, by seeing all the things, when you substitute with the help of the robot, there is no need of any human resource to face the problems. No need of it's like restroom facility. No need to give a food time. Okay, so by seeing all this, okay, some companies are going with automation. can we create industrial engineering group on WhatsApp? Please specify your view. It's like you can create, okay, you can create, and you can because if that group makes a huge sense for students and youngsters, you can create, okay, I can come and I can give your knowledge over there, okay. That is not any huge deal for that. You can create and you can add this number, but once kindly intimate me before adding, okay.
சொல்லிட்டேன்
சார் அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேங்க சார், ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
ஓகே ஓகே
ஓகே சார், பண்ணிட்டு சார் எல்லாத்தையும்.
Okay, okay, sir. Very informative session. You are giving wonderful session for
Thank
me
you, sir.
for Tamil Nadu College of Engineering.
Thank you,
all.
sir.
Now, Dr. A.S. Sandhi, Vice President IISL, will give a vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. It's my privilege to give away the vote of thanks for today's session. First and foremost, my sincere thanks to our management of Tamil Nadu College of Engineering for providing us these types of opportunities to conduct these types of seminars and webinars and lecture series for the past 2 months. Next, I thank MHRD IAC of Government of India for sponsoring us to conduct these types of lecture series. Next, I express my deepest gratitude to our beloved principal, Dr. M. Karthikeyan sir, for giving us his eternal support always. Thank you, sir. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Shivakumar sir, President of IAC, TCE, for encouraging us all the time to conduct these types of activities. Thank you, sir. Next, my sincere appreciation to gratefulness to our today's resource person, Mr. Niranjan SDR, for having given and sharing all his views, ideas, experiences, and also to create an awareness about the future in the area of robotics. Thank you, Niranjan sir, for your wonderful session. It was really crispy and catchy. Looking forward to more number of sessions from your side for us.
Okay, thank you.
I would also thank all the IAC team members of Tamil Nadu College of Engineering, faculty members and student friends of Tamil Nadu College of Engineering. Last but not the least, I thank all the participants for their patience hearing. I wish you all for a brighter future and healthier life in the days to come. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. We'll wind up the session. Thank you, Niranjan sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Sir, meeting end பண்ணிரலாமா சார்?
Yeah. பண்ணிரலாம்.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you. Yes.